most powerful weapon in the world that can change the world. Hello everyone. We are your hosts and those for today's talk show. I'm Riya Tiwari.
Khushi Chauhan.
Anushka Hirapra.
And I am Mitaksha.
On behalf of Gajera International School, we heartily welcome you all to the most profounding talk show of the day. Thank you for being with us. We all have gathered here to discuss on a very important topic, that is importance of education in today's world. But why do we need to discuss on this concern? Actually, education is the process of facilitating learning or the acquisition of knowledge, morals, beliefs, and habits. Educational process includes training, teaching, learning, or directed researches. It frequently takes place under the guidance of educators. However, learners can also educate themselves. It helps in building our confidence level and also plays a vital role in our career growth as well as in our personal growth. To have this precious discussion as our guests come panelists, we have some of our respected parents with us who are going to share their valuable opinion on this. We have with us Dr. Sujit Kumar Gajera, who is practicing as a dental surgeon. The next is Mr. Harsh Kagani, who is practicing as a physiotherapist. The last but not the least, are another panelist who is a chartered accountant, Mr. Nishant Meghani. Thank you all for being with us. So without any delay, let us start our discussion. First of all, I would like to request Khushi to have a part of discussion with our panelists.
Thank you, Riya. And first of all, I would like to thank Gajera Trust and my educators for motivating me to take part in this talk show. And now my first question is to Dr. Harsh Gavani. So, sir, are you ready?
Yes.
Sir, what makes children creative?
Okay. Thanks for your question. First of all, creativity in a child is a need of future. To the child must be creative, provide the resources they need for a creative expression. Like they should get a space in a home where there is no restriction. They can mess up a thing. They can do whatever they want. They must be given a space to express. And we have to give a gift to a child. What makes them creative? Like gifting art supplies, gifting them building blocks, and encourage kids to make mistakes. If we will not encourage a kid to make a mistake, so he will be afraid of making a mistake and taking a judgment in the future, because it is the integral part to making a mistake, and learning from a mistake is must for a child for becoming creative in the future. Encourage a child to read a book. If he is interested in magazines or sports related, some superheroes, then please reading a book of a favorite author and learning to draw, it will make children more creative. So it is the skill which is the most important part is a creativity, because creative person can make change in a society.
Wow, sir, your ideas are very thought provoking.
Thank you.
I hope our learners will become more innovative and creative. And now I would request Anishka to continue with her next question.
Thank you, Khushi. Hello, Mr. Sujit Kumar. Sir, I'm very glad to have you today in our talk show. Sir, my first question for you is, can online learning replace the offline modes of school?
No, of course not. According to
not,
my
sir?
opinion, of course not. There is so many clues about that. First of all, the interaction. Interaction will be less in online. Childs are really getting only they are habituated to only playing games with mobile.
Yes, sir.
They are not habituated to with playing for lectures and everything, right? So it will be very difficult. Interaction will be more in offline mode, because though that queries that they are getting any difficulties they can face or they can solve directly. Online mode they cannot directly solve.
Yes, sir.
One more thing, distraction. That means there will be more distraction in online mode, because teacher is there on offline mode directly, they can face directly, so distraction of the child will be less in offline mode. And so many things like other like that, teacher also sometimes get manage or get notice some of them behavior.
Yes.
Sometimes child is not ready to learn or ready to focus. Sometimes they are sad or in not mood. Every time they can't really possible that they are in mood to enjoy or for learning, right? So teachers they regularly not that directly on face. बच्चा क्या हुआ है? What is the problem? Right? They directly manage, but in online it's really difficult. One more thing, sports, cultural activity,
Yes.
any extracurricular activities, that's very difficult for online mode.
Yes. Yes, sir.
One more thing, for offline mode, you can directly focus. Those children are all together, right? So competition will be more.
Yes. Yes.
The atmosphere will be like that. My friend is learning, I should also learn, right? In online mode, that's not possible. Everything is not possible. Only the online mode is for some of them graduates, higher graduates, or like that. They are mature. For that is comfortable because distance. They have to go to school or they have to go to colleges. So it will be comfortable for that. Just you can sit at home. You can access multiple videos, multiple teachers, multiple trainers from internationally easily at that home, but the level will be mature. That will be different. That's not possible for lower students like primary or secondary or high secondary.
Huh.
Little bit, some extent up to high secondary, right? So my opinion will be really on offline mode.
Sir, we hardly agree with you on that, sir. Now I would like Riya to continue with the question.
Hello, Mr. Nishant Meghani.
Hello,
How are you?
thank you.
Yeah, I can see by your dazzling smile. So here's our first question to you. What do you think the standard of education has become?
Okay.
Better or worse over the past few years?
Your question is better or worse? It's always depend upon the sword, as like sword as the two side. One is very bitter side, I can say, and one is very not too sharp, which cannot kill anyone. But I can say that I have read before 2 month one report, that is World Forum report regarding the education. It was like that. Does the how much impairment has done due to this pandemic to our education? Regarding that, 100 population of the all over the world children, out of 26 are those are belongs to our country. Those are not get education that is to be done very well. The reason behind this gap is only the information technology. The importance of information technology we have not adopted. This is the thing, and yes, I agree also that there are some schools who have taken the opportunity to use the information technology use and to connect the student those who are very remotely. That I can say that in the during the pandemic, suddenly our Narendra Modi ji has announced that I am planning to lock down these things, and they have extended. That time parents were worried. Okay, really, what really happening about our children? Because if this lockdown remains for 1 year, grade will goes, and our child will jump into very next one, but does not get any experience of regarding the educations. So I have found that in our Gajera school that you have selected the Google platform, Google Classroom. That is the best one that I have found that, and in even some school I have found that they are making some videos and like that, but even some teachers are not being adaptable. So adaptability regarding the adaptability to accept the thing and to habitual like that, it's very difficult even also for student too, because they are taking very much liberty because the teacher whatever they are teaching they did not understand it. So I can say that it made very good matter, but for remote area those are villages where internet connection is not over there. So there I think I found that there much very much impairment that I can say, and it becomes very worse.
Sir, I must say it was very thoughtful of you.
Yeah.
Now I would like to request one of my colleague Hitar to have a part of discussion with our another panelist.
Hello, Dr. Harsh. My question for you is, what do you feel the most exciting or effective learning environment would be?
Okay, thank you for your question, Hitat. Okay, learning environment is very important for a child, so he can effectively learn from the he can studies for children should not become burden or boring. Clean and hygienic environment should be provided for a child. Learning must not focus only on passing an exam or scoring a mark. It should a holistic environment should be provided for all over development of a child. It is techno savvy world, so audiovisual learning should be promoted. So it is easy and fun learning for a child, and he can effectively learn the realistic thing from that. There should be friendly and respectful bonding between teachers and student. So there should be the child should not be scared of our teacher, so he can ask questions, he can do mistakes, and he can learn a lot from that. There should be a two-way communication. Only teacher is just coming and giving lecture and going, it will not effectively the student will be not able to learn effectively. There should be a two-way communication where students can also ask question, they can clear their doubt, so it will be easy for them. And the environment should be more creative, so they should be providing promote creativity and curiosity for a child. So I think that this atmosphere environment can will be helpful for a child for effective learning.
Thank you, sir. I must say you were witty and very informative.
Thank you.
My next question first is Sujit Kumar. Sir, what should the parents do if the child is struggling to get back into the school mode?
Thank you. Really
Welcome,
nice
sir.
question.
Thank you, sir.
When I was a child, I was really getting very difficult to go to school. It's really difficult.
Same for
It's
us, sir.
after very long time vacation, you can say to child, please, it's time to get routine, get set routine, everything right now, start. And you can also add some of them help to like that. You can help him to homework. और अगर बच्चा मतलब कि कोऑपरेट नहीं कर रहा है, डिपेंड्स ऑन एज, तो किसी भी तरह मतलब आप यू कैन फोर्स everything. Children, higher secondary student will be comfortable. They will not insist. But the student, primary, preschool or secondary, there will be difficulty because it's difficult for everyone. So teachers को भी मतलब कुछ ऐसा ट्रिक्स यूज करना है किसी भी तरह. You can force up to one limit, right? So you can manage by some of them tricks like some of them holidays, half days like that, or some attractive activities or attractive something like that. Child get incorporated with that, child get involved in that activities, so they can back to school mode. Okay. Otherwise, child is child. We can't do
So
anything.
the issue is that school says school chale hum.
Yes, sir. Sir, you are absolutely right. I feel our parents should acknowledge this.
Yeah.
Mr. Meghani, I have
Yeah.
next question to you,
Yeah, man.
which has been running in every parent's mind during this pandemic. The question is, what do you think is the role of digital teaching and e-learning during this pandemic?
During this pandemic, the concept in information technology regarding e-learning and digital learning, this is the most one that every parent in their mind. But first we understand what is e-learning and what is digital learning. E-learning refers to we should put some all resources to somewhere, either in video or in lectures or some in audio form, and from that one those who are in remote area, he can extract from that one. That is only by way of internet. This is called e-learning. I think there should be no any interaction at all. Regarding digital learning, what we can say digital learning. Digital learning is like that you can communicate with any form. Like I can say there one is some like classroom. You can communicate with laptop your with internet, with mobile phone and any gadgets. Even you can transform these or from small screen to big screen in television too. This is called digital learning. So I found that this role has made very personalization. Personalization refers to personalization means there should be some adaptability in between the teachers and student. What actually e-learning in happening, that something is made very properly that you have to learn, and whatever you give it, if you have any question but you cannot ask, thing is like that in e-learning. But in digital learning, thing is that if student really feel that I should make some question, then they can make a question. Other thing, the teachers can also look over them. Does the student really pursuing the whatever I'm answering? This is the thing, and e-learning. This is the drawback that I have told you.
Yes, Ivan, I agree with you. This pandemic has compared the online, the educational sectors and has resort to online mode, which has been as lifesaver to all of us.
Yes, ma'am.
So, Dr. Hirsch, this is my next question to you. What do you think? What role does education play in developing the personality of a child?
Okay, thank you for your question. Education is a need of this century. 21st century belongs to a knowledge and education. Okay. First of all, education boosts confidence, is a must for any personality development. Okay. Education can teach you ethics, which is an integral part of a personality. Education teach you how to behave, respect other, equality. Education can develop healthy habits like cleanliness, hygiene. Education gives you knowledge, and intelligent person is respected all over the society. Education makes a person disciplined, well behaved, well intelligent person is respectful, and it is a need of future skill which will make you different from another person.
Thank you, sir, for your stimulating opinion.
Thank you.
Mr. Sujit, now if you don't mind, can I move forward with my next question?
Sure.
So my question is to you, what is the importance of parent-school communication in children's education?
Parents is a really good teacher. After our teacher, parents is only first teacher that is guiding everything to us. So it everything depends on parents. Only not every child should deserve that. Sometimes पेरेंट्स बोलते हैं कि मेरा बच्चा मतलब मार्क्स नहीं ला रहा है, सिर्फ जस्ट दे आस्क टू टीचर्स दैट व्हाई डिडंट मार्कशीट इज लाइक दैट. इट्स नॉट लाइक दैट. You should be involved with your child, that why that your child is not getting ranks or marks. Just ask them why. Just try to get reasons, so that you have to be connected with teachers. So you have to be part of that your school every moment, so you can get idea some of them that behavior of that child, some of them activities what's going on, and some of them attendance like that, is they're attending or not sometimes, or so many things. If parents ask at the end of that year what is course it's not like that, right? So parents is only guider, only first teacher, that at every moment it's compulsory to get involved for the school, right? आपको involved होना ही पड़ेगा. It's not like that कि नहीं चलेगा.
That's true, sir. Thank you so
Okay.
much for your enlightening words.
So, sir, here we have our next question, which is dependent on two choices, and even I'm eagerly waiting for your response.
Yes,
So, the
ma'am.
question is, what do you find more important, the talent or systematic learning?
It's a very good question that you have really asked.
Thank
But I
you.
will show you the one picture
Yeah, sure.
that you can confirm that really the talent or the systematic learning does really work. Albert Einstein, this picture belongs to Albert Einstein. Whatever he has made a quote, that there should be not a common exam for all. What really makes them? I will give you the one good out of that picture that I can say you. So in this picture, you will find that there is one monkey, there is one fish, there is one tiger, and there is one tutor is over here, and he is taking that. Okay, I am taking the uniform examinations. Okay, climb the tree. Who will climb?
Obviously, the monkey.
Obviously the monkeys. Thing is that But regarding what happening about all of those other than these one, what really happened? The office really think that, oh, I'm really stupid. Even I will make my whole life in these educations. These will really ruin me. I am really stupid because I don't have that much talent. So this is the thing, that the talent and the systematic learning is totally different thing. What really talents need somewhere, that the a person who has some ideas, or I can say so, or some inner capabilities, like I can say in swimming. So as you are a girl
Yeah.
and as he is a boy, so there may be possibility that in future he will become very strong, because his genetics is very strong. So if you both are going swimming, who will come first? Those who having a
Yeah.
there is a one extra ability. So this is the thing. So there it is talent. But what about the systematic learning? That I can say, he is swimming for only one time. You come every day in swimming. You take the charge over there and do swimming faster, faster, faster. One day we will make an exam for testing you, and you will find that no, talent is, yeah, we understand talent is there, but there should be a systematic learning that is to be done. What really this Albert Einstein still is saying, that there should be no uniform examination for all the students, because what happens when someone will get depressed. I hope this I have given my answer
Very-
regarding your questions.
Yeah, very true, sir. You are having a different point of view. It was really very unique. Thank you so much,
Yeah.
sir.
Now I would like to have your views on how do you think Gajra Trust is helping in overall development of a child?
Okay, thank you for a question, Hitarth. Uh, I would like to thank Gajara Charitable Trust first of all, because they are not only promoting education, but they are in a field of healthcare and also in community services. First, I would like to share a vision of a Srimati Shantaben Haribai Gajara Charitable Trust. Actually, building their vision is building a sustainable society of a creative young innovators, empowered with equal opportunities to thrive and flourish, enhancing each life by spreading one happiness. This is the vision of Gajara Trust. Gajara Trust is giving quality educations, because they are giving a quality healthcare also and community services. These community services are less known. I would like to focus on that. They have an orphanage school where orphans are given shelter, and they are giving free education. They are they are taking big any initiative in water preservation also. They are making check dams where water scarcity is present. They are providing fund for soldier welfare fund, which are a backbone of our country. Plantation of tree are some activities which Gajera Trust is supporting. Actually, it is well known. Sunita's makerspace is very helpful in skill development, holistic learning, critical thinking, and problem solving. And Gajera Trust is many competition and cultural and sports events are organized and promoted by Gajara Trust, which helps in skill development of a child. And they have tremendous work in the field of education. Thank you.
Indeed, sir, Gajara Trust has also helped us a lot. Thank you, sir, for your fascinating comments.
Thank you.
Mr. Sujit Kumar, I would like to know that how has education helped you to build your career?
Thank you.
Welcome, sir.
I think my whole career has been passed to education only. Education is the only that I am right now here,
Yes,
frankly
sir.
speaking, because still I am learning. Every Sunday I am dental surgeon, right? So still I am learning every Sunday with seminar, webinar, or conferencing. Right now scenario pandemic, so it will be webinar, but we have also seminars, and still we are learning on dentistry, dental field. Still we will learn lifetime, because it's not possible that once you study and you can't, if you are getting updates, you will be back, right? So it's not only like that education once we have taken only primary, secondary or higher secondary or up to graduates or up to postgraduates, right? It's not limited. It's a lifetime process.
Learning never
Yes.
stops.
Learning never ends,
Huh.
right? So
There is no
it's
age for
no,
learning.
yeah, definitely. My soft skill, my management, my personality, everything is mattered or connected with ultimately basic to the education. Because sometimes what is Albert Einstein also said that education is not like that only learning. It's
Huh.
thinking of mind. You will think more if you are educated.
Yes.
You will grow more. Your mindset will be open for more thinking if you are educated, right? Thank you.
Sir, very valuable words you have shared. This will definitely help our students to grow themselves.
Mr. Nishant
Yes, ma'am.
Megani, the question which I'm going to ask is the one which I'm very interested in knowing your opinion. Sir, what do you think would be the education system in the next 100 years?
As I am expecting that you will going to ask me this question, because what to be in the future. See, future.
Yeah.
So see, future is never predictable, but I can assure you that what should be the future. As we are finding that the information technology level of the information technology is becoming much more and very closer to closer. I can give you the one good example of Finland. What really happening? Actually, in our India, we have generally we have books, textbooks, blackboards, pens, and everything. So whatever we are learning from that one only. But Finland has totally changed the way of learning. What they have really do? They have totally banned all these things. Why? Question comes to why? If student will not learn from the textbooks and not having pen, how he will learn? So what they have made their curriculum? They have made all their curriculums transform into some PDFs, some games, some analytical extra games, some robotics like
More
that.
practical.
All practicals and all learning way.
Yes.
And there should be they have think that everything should be in practical approach manner. It should be no in theory manner. So they have all transformed these things, and I believe that personally that information technology really makes a sense because, as you can say, we have really benefited in pandemic. How? I will answer the question, ma'am, to you. The way actually the distance we have far and very remote area, but we have got the education by way of e-learning either or digital learning mode. These two mode has really makes a difference. So I believe that even you can see that the there are always transformation. How transformation are going? I will show you. The transformation is like we have seen that you are learning in your I think in your junior KG or in your pre-primary section primary section also too that you are learning paint.
Yes.
Okay, you are learning paint. Now onwards you have transferred that to Photoshop. Then after you come furthermore some coding. See what really all are things. The thing is all only the same, the JPEG one, but it's transforming to video and everything one more and more. So that means that if school is adopting more and more information technology, so it's confirmed that in future information technology will take the part, and uh, one thing is lacking measure is the adaptability, and second thing the personalization. What is really personalization? Personalization refers to, I can say that there is a virtual not class, there is a physical class. If you are making some noise and I am talking something, I can say you, see, don't make a noise.
Yes.
But in virtualization, it could not be possible. So the school has to come very closer to these aspects, digital learning and personalization. If these two really makes together, I think this makes something really wonderful. So this is the thing from my side.
Well said, sir. Your remarks have triggered new ideas in our mind that will definitely help us in the future.
Thank you.
Mr. Sujit Kumar, we are very curious to know about that. What was your favorite moments or experience during your schooling that you would like to share with us?
Thank you.
Welcome,
वैसे तो
sir.
I was a very sincere student. One moment I remembered that every year I just was appreciated by first rank in hall assembly.
Very good.
But one more thing I just want remembered audio visual and computer class. I really liked that. At that time the computer was not so much adapted and innovated in our field. So I was in 8th or 7th something. That computer class was only half an hour. So it was really, we are waiting early before week that we have computer class. Like that's different right now. And we have also audio visual system like that. And one more thing I want to add, I was in Gurukul in 8th standard. So I was habitual to wake up in morning 5 o'clock. It was really terrible, really difficult at that time. But now I'm realized that the way that I trained is really thankful for me, because the way I am here, because some of them because of that incidents. Thank
So
you.
punctuality matters.
Yes.
Matters a lot.
Thank you, sir. It was a pleasure to hear your motivational story.
Dr. Harsh Gavani, my next question to you is that what are the key skills that children will need in the future?
Okay, thank you for the question.
Okay.
Okay, talented and skillful children is a need for future. According to me, the child in future must be effective in oral and written communication. If he is not communicating well and he is not expressing well, so it will be difficult for him to survive and thrive in a future. And he must have leadership skills, because to take a lead in a decision making will make him more accurate in problem solving, and his decision making and risk taking skill is also more important in competitive world of future. He should have a global mindset and he should be multilingual, because Gujarati and Hindi will not make him competitive. He should know English, or if he is going abroad, the German language, Spanish language is also important, because when you are going abroad, so you should know or you must learn the local language of a particular region. And any problem solving needs a critical thinking. If you are not critical thinking, you have to observe, analyze, and come up with a smart solution to take a leadership position in any infrastructure or any future job conditions. So according to me, these all skills is must for a child for future prospects.
Thank you, Dr. Harsh.
Thank
I really appreciate your in-depth knowledge.
Thank you.
So, sir, here is our last question of our session.
Okay, ma'am.
Do you think Gajera Trust gives platform to the learners to showcase that talent, and how?
It's very much rightly true that you have lead the role in information technology. Thing is that you have, for the first time when the pandemic has occurred, students will get confused. The learning how does will really happen. Does the Gajra school will ask for the come forward to the class and like that. But they will find some solutions that there should be some interactive mode. Many schools have adopted some e-learning mode. But e-learning mode, what really happening was that video or something is given, PDF is given, and out of that student has to learn from that one, and that is to be prepared, and homework should be pasted on their side and their WhatsApp and everywhere, and teacher might take care of that one, or I don't know. But Gajra has made something really new. What really they had did? They have accepted Google Classroom. What really Google Classroom really made? I can say that even for me also, for the first time, Google Classroom was very difficult for me, because searching suddenly school has given the ID and password that this you have to do.
Yes.
And another thing, there is one major problem, that there is one in option and out option.
Yes.
That I think you have really faced these ones.
Yes.
What really happening? Actually, student that time did not know. Okay, does that I have to press when I want to exit? So suddenly every student has made that one, that I am exit, and suddenly they are all are out of class. And then very next day session has been started, but still student get confused that nothing, my teacher is nothing, I cannot viewable like that.
Yes.
So this question is come. But really the manner and the force, the power way the Gajera has these things. These made very different matter. How? By learning this mode, even teachers has to make too much work for that. It's not
Yes.
easy for them even to,
Yes. Yes.
because if I want to give some presentation or something to you, I have to prepare for that one much before.
Yeah, yeah.
And I can say that I am, as a parent, I am very much thankful to all teachers who have, those who have really made so much hard work like that. And I can say the Google platform has really made helpful and to parents and Gajera school too. And I am willing that they more and more use these information technology parts in education. Thank you,
Yes,
ma'am.
sir. Even I strongly believe in your opinion,
Yes, ma'am.
being as a student.
Thank you.
So here our question and answering session gets over. As we all know, the most overwhelming key to a child's success is the positive involvement of parents and educators. In everybody's life, parents are jewels. And in everybody's life, parents are only their first teacher. And even without their love and support, a child cannot enjoy a healthy life. Even our educators, they are also a very important part of our life. On behalf of Gajera International School, I thank our honorable guests present here, and without their support and without their thoughts and reviews, this talk show could not have been successful. Today we got the opportunity to hear their thoughts, and definitely this is going to help and encourage us in our future. Your thoughts have enlightened our mind. So thank you very much for that. Thanks to our parents for attending this occasion and for their valuable thoughts. At last, I would like to thank our principal ma'am and our educators for giving us this wonderful opportunity to be a part of this talk show. Thank you for watching our talk show. Stay home, stay healthy, stay safe.